Greetings, everyone, and welcome. And this is the first in a series of webinars we're going to be doing on New Mavericks Integration Zone. And this one relates to top of your game, creating full-on success with inner balance. And this is really part of our initiative here to create more integrated success in the world, a quest for integrated success, which is, we believe, is the holy grail, at least for ourselves. And it's kind of really interesting when you put something out in the world like this, that we always get tested in some way, shape, or form. And I know I had this experience just putting the technology and trying new technology for this. And technology is a great way of reflecting your inner balance. So it's been a nice experience calibrating my inner balance with technology. And even just testing this initiative, it really tests you in terms of one's resolve, to really know that they're giving value and that you're really contributing to the upliftment of the world, and any negativity or resistance that comes towards that really does test your inner balance. And as long as we can maintain that, then we always have a great chance at full-on success. So we've got some fantastic New Maverick leaders with us today who are going to really share with you some of the profound insights based on their experience of how to play at the top of your game whilst having inner balance at the same time. We have Paolo D'Angelo, who's a globally trusted CEO advisor and New Maverick founder. He's going to give us, first up, a wholeness overview of what it is to be in the zone to enjoy peak performance. Then we have Joel Brown, who's the founder and CEO of addicted2success.com. He's going to share his journey in creating a highly successful authority site centered around success. And then we'll have David Williams and Michele Scott, who are CEO and president, respectively, of Fishbowl. And they're going to give us some great insights on how they've created a culture that really supports inner development of their people. So as a team, as a whole, they can all play at the top of their game. So this integrated success is not just about integrating, all the different areas of life on the horizontal plane, be it your business, your health, your fitness, your relationships, your wealth, your marketing, but also really on that vertical plane, that vertical integration between the inequalities of your own awareness, your heart, your emotions, your mind, intellect, ego, and your character qualities that you have. And so we really want to put these two matrices, these two horizontal and vertical matrices together, so we get complete integration across all areas and levels. So we can have all the great strategies and all the right skill sets, but if our mindset or our heart set or our awareness and consciousness aren't developed enough to support those strategies and mindsets, then, or skill sets, sorry, then what we find is we're not unified, and then those strategies and those skill sets don't work as powerfully. So by combining all these elements, it really enables you to play at the top of your game, which means being in your zone so you experience peak performance more often. So first up, we're going to hear from a very good friend of mine, my business partner, Paolo D'Angelo, who's really traversed the extremes of life, having been involved in business at a young age, working with very wealthy business people in Australia. He had his own security, entertainment, and nutrition businesses, and was also training as a competitive bodybuilder. He then, incredibly, gave all that up to pursue spiritual development full-time, meditating full-time for 15 years. 6 of those years he spent high up in the Himalayas. So Paulo's going to give us some deeper wholeness about what it is to be in the zone, to enjoy peak performance. And Paolo last year was instrumental in enabling one of the top CEOs in New Zealand to double the size of his company from $3 to $6 billion. And the CEO today still credits Paolo for that achievement. He tells his board of directors that the company wouldn't be what it is today if it wasn't for the support that Paolo gave him and helping him to let go, get over his self-doubt and fears, and really come up with the creativity to make that happen. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to Paolo to give you his wholeness overview.
Thank you, Raamon. So let's dive in right now. I would like to talk about how we can achieve peak performance on a permanent level. Peak performance begins with you. Our inner reality creates our outer performance. By settling down the mental chatter, this gives us mental clarity and energy, which allows us to have the best thought at the right time. And then, when we act on those thoughts, when we start action, then our actions will hit the target. So it's very important that when we have the right thought and we act on those thoughts, then when we act, then the action will hit the target. This is very important. When our mind becomes settled, we also experience happiness. When the mind is fully settled and the heart is fully happy, then mind and heart become one. And this gives complete inner balance, more energy and creativity to handle any situation with ease.